Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time for another first look. This time we're gonna check out Mercury Fallen, a game about colonizing an alien planet by building a bunker structure, making it functional, etc, etc. What I want to do in this video is get through the first stages of the game so you can kind of judge what it is about and whether or not it might be something for you as well. So without any further ado, let's dive into a new game. We're gonna generate something, power, struggle, that's probably what is gonna happen in today's video. So let's generate this world and get it started. So basically I'm controlling a crew of a construction vessel called Mercury, which was actually launched to start an automated construction of a base, but something went wrong and we have to fix everything. Alright, here we are. This is what we have so far. We have an elevator right here, which I don't believe is functional as long as you don't make separate levels. I haven't tested this out. We have a couple of stasis capsules, and we also have this worker robot. Of course, we have this main room, we have a generator room with a coal generator, and we have a refinery room with a biorefinery. That's all we are starting with. Let's get through the tutorial right here. First of all, we want to open up the capsules, at least the ones that are full. Yeah, just clicking on it, open up capsule. Yeah, this one here is broken, so I don't think we're gonna get people out of that. I'm gonna hit the spacebar in order to unpause and pause the game. There we go, my little colonists. Let's actually check them out. This is Bunny Doll. You can see they have a couple of stats such as health, fatigue, stress, and hunger. They also have certain specifications. So at the moment we have selected all of the jobs for Bunny. But eventually she is gonna become better at something, so we might want to specialize our people. At the moment I'm just gonna leave it be, because we need all hands on deck. We can also have a look at her stats, and that is basically it about the people. We also have Jordan Smiths. And last but not least we have Phil right here. Okay, let's get things started. First things first, we want to mine some dirt away. Down here we have all of the building categories, and right here this icon is what we want to select. Let's first of all dig away everything that is kind of in the way here. I want our rooms to be beautiful and finished. So as soon as I unpause the game, we can see all of the people actually go to work, including my robot, which is kind of an extra asset that doesn't require food or sleep. So it's a good addition. Mining all of that stuff actually gives us some structure resin. What we can do with the structure resin is we can select this machine right here, the biorefinery, and we can craft some structure resin right here. All we need is the mineral compound, which we find from digging up the earth. So let's go ahead and actually craft like 10 of these. I of course also want to get rid of this block. This is kind of in the way. Oh, look at this. I think we actually found a food chest. I can open up this canister and we should be getting some stuff. Yes, that's gonna help out a lot in the beginning. Actually, thinking about it, maybe we want to build a storage chest. We can find that right here. There's a storage chest or a crate, and it does require a couple of resources in order to build that, but we should be getting those very soon. You can rotate stuff using R, and I think for the time being I'm just gonna plot it down right here. Let's actually also deconstruct all of the stasis capsules, so we get a bunch more materials to work with. Now we can already see Phil right here is working on the refinery, crafting the materials I ordered, so that's pretty good. So the next thing we need is a bunch of crop fields, so maybe we actually start digging up here a little bit more. What I would like to achieve is about 6 crop fields. That should do the trick for the beginning. Let's see, I think I'm gonna have a hallway in the center and then we're gonna have a crop field here. I wonder, can I also dig away these? These might be minerals. Oh, there we go. The storage chest is actually built and we are already storing some stuff, so that's good. Let me also open up this canister. I totally forgot about this one. We get some minerals, potatoes, and steel ingots. Interesting. Now, right here, I probably want to make another room, but this one here is unnecessary. So maybe we go into the structure menu and build some walls we already know need replacing. Oh, look at that. We found a tech chest right here. I almost didn't see that. What do we get from that? We get some clone chamber blueprints. Yeah, there's actually also research in this game. It has quite a bunch of features already for an early access. Let me go ahead and add some more here to the crafting queue. We probably also want to make a bedroom thinking about it, because these people will get fatigued. So maybe the bedroom is gonna be into this direction. Let's just go ahead and dig out an area. A bed is like 2 by 1 in size. Yeah, the farm area is coming along. Maybe we already go ahead and start planting a couple of things. Let me see, what do we need? It is in the production category right here. We have the crop farm. So we can place one here, one there, and I will have to dig out a little bit more. I don't think we can access this square, so maybe I deconstruct these two walls just for the time being, so we can finish this as well. There's also a floor piece missing from the refinery, of course we're gonna fix that. And my 2 farms are already being built. Great work, guys. Our first crop field is ready right here. We have 3 choices at the moment. We can either make hemp, potatoes, or lumen bulbous. The lumen bulbous is probably something we need very soon, but also potatoes. So first of all, we're gonna plant potatoes and then the lubu-du-boo-boo. Now there are 2 more things we need to do: build a research station and first research project. Now the research station, I think I want it to be here, but first of all we have to deconstruct this flooring. So I need about 2 tiles or so, and we need to replace it with a science floor. So for now the research station is gonna be here, but maybe we're gonna add a separate room once we have a better idea what else we need. There we go, this is already done. We're gonna replace this with a science floor. And we can actually also see this indicated here. This is amazing, I just saw this now. So white is like the neutral room, the hallway floor, and science is blue. Then we have the power, which is orange, so that makes sense now. Oh, the flooring is actually already built, so what we should be able to do is click production and select the research bench. I'm gonna place that right here. Should be working out, but we can already see there is an error. This actually requires some power. And of course, this is why we need a coal generator. So let's go ahead and have a look into the utilities, select the power conduit, and we're simply gonna drag the power line all the way to here. But of course, this also needs to be built. So now we have 2 people working on the research station. This should go pretty quickly. And also my stuff is growing, the potatoes and the lumina-boo-boo-bee. Oh, looks like one of my guys actually got tired. There are 2 people sleeping in each other. Can you see that? Yeah, but they're getting rid of their fatigue this way, so that's fine with me. In the meantime, the robot continues. Oh, I just noticed a fatal flaw in my design here. This was actually not necessary. Okay, looks like we don't really have a lot of structure resin left, but we still have some in our crafting queue. I also want to craft some cloth. We're gonna need that in order to build the beds. I think it is 5 cloth per bed, and we want to have at least 3 beds, but let's just go ahead and build 4 beds. Maybe we find another survivor somewhere. I think they are around. And then I want to plan out this room a little bit better. I'm not happy with the placement. So we want to start with our crop right here and there. Only have a 1 wide hallway in between. I'm just gonna wait for the first growth cycle and then I'm gonna deconstruct these guys again. Oh, I'm an idiot. I totally put in the wrong flooring here. This is utility floor, of course. Now let me quickly check. How are my conduits doing? They're actually doing good, but I think we need to build 1 more. Look at that. The first growth cycle is actually done. That means I can deconstruct this. Up here you can actually see when someone leveled up their skill in something. I hope we have enough materials left in order to build 3 more crop fields, but with 2 of each, I'm gonna be happy. Look at that. The conduit actually has been built. So now we have power to this bad boy. We can also see that we are now using a lot more power than previously. So we need to keep that in mind. But let's choose a research project and we're just going to go with the basic production, which is going to give us a couple of things. We can talk about that later. Start research. So somebody should now actually come along and take control of this research station. In the meantime, we're still producing the resin. Maybe we can take care of the bedroom now. We have a bedroom floor right here and we're going to need a little bit of space for each bed. Let me actually see. I'm just going to build a 3x3 for now in order to see how we have to deal with the placement. Now, actually thinking about this is going to be the wall. Now, our farms are ready. So some more hemp, some more potatoes, and the last one is still not done yet. Look at that. We have someone at the research station. It is Bunny. I just love you. Look at that. This is actually a lot of attention to detail, more or less. We can also observe the progress. She is already at 30% insanity. I think we're actually lacking the structure resin for this one. Looking at this chest, we don't have any structure resin at all. So I guess let's just go ahead and craft some more. Yeah, you know what? Maybe let's speed things up a little bit. I need to mine a lot more in order to get the resin. Oh no, he fell asleep. Well. At least my trusty robot is still functioning. I appreciate that. How are we doing with the research? It's actually almost done, so let's observe what happens. There we go, 100%. Do I get to see what we have access to now? I guess some of the stuff might have unlocked here. Yeah, right here, for instance, we have an ore refinery. That's interesting, so maybe that's something we want to build. What if we had this guy right here? This would also directly connect it to the power. In the meantime, I'm just gonna dig out more terrain. We're just lacking everything at this point. Ah, right here we can actually see it. This is a hematite or iron. And then we have azurite and what is that? Copper? I don't think so. Let's maybe go ahead and choose another research project. We have utilities, for instance. So we get a water conduit, that could be useful, a water pump and also a charge pad. I'm definitely interested in that, so let's just start the research. Ah, botanist is also a thing, so they can get good at farming. At the moment everyone is doing everything, just for the reason because we only have 3 people. I'm kind of disappointed we haven't found more yet. Oh, but we found another loot chest, open canister, give me something good. Some minerals, that's good, and even ingots. A little bit of resin too. And the last farm is finally being built. I'm actually thankful for that. We're gonna continue into this direction eventually. Also, we should be able to build our first bed right here. Let me see, can I place it here? Not really. I think they need plenty of space. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. I'm just gonna set it up right there. Should be good. The last farm has finally been built, so let's choose the Luminaboo. She was just fast enough in order to plant the crops, and then she fell asleep. Funny. How are they doing, by the way? Hunger seems to be fine, a lot of health, and they are not too stressed out just yet. But we need to build some recreational stuff eventually. For now, I just want to continue building a little bit here. You can even give them different outfit colors. That's actually interesting. I like that you have the possibility to do that. In the meantime, our storage chest is filling up more and more. Phil Kirk actually sprained his ankle. What a little bastard. But we also completed a research, so at least that. Let's see, what else could we do? Biology, we get a medbay floor. Medbay? Yeah, maybe we do that and we can fix Phil's ankle. You know, something we could do is already specialize the scientist. So Bonnie right here actually achieved level 2 scientist. If we have a look at the others, we have one that is even further into the progress. And then Phil, not really. So I think I'm gonna de-assign Phil from that task. Also right here, something I haven't even seen yet. You can set up priorities. Pretty good. That's already pretty in-depth management you can do. So yeah, I think also Jordan is not gonna be a scientist, so that means Bunny right here is gonna do all the sciencey work. Maybe one more thing she could do is a botanist. We have a level 2, what are you? You are also level 2, and then you are level 1. So yeah, I'm gonna take you off botanist duty, and I'm gonna take you off botanist duty. However, Bunny is not going to be building anymore. That's good, she's only level 1 anyways. Alright, slowly but surely the bedroom is coming along. The next room we definitely want to build is a med bay. So I think I'm just gonna fill out this area. Maybe we can even make it as narrow as this. That means I also want to deconstruct this wall piece and make a door out of it instead. Whee! Another chest. I'm gladly opening this up. Mineral compound. Beautiful. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave the game running for a little bit. I want to make sure we are always digging up at least a little something here. So maybe we just start digging up a corridor right here. Oh, our first bed is finally done. So nice. That took a while. Anyways, I think it's time to build the components for the medical room, starting with the cabinet right there. Also, we have the medibed, and we need a couple of resources to make this work. We also need power. Can I not build this here? Oh yes, I can actually. Great! Okay, so let's go ahead and bring over the power. We now also have access to water. Well, we don't have the access just yet, but we have the possibility. Now let me see, do we actually have such materials? I don't think so. We're gonna need 10 of something, the bioplastic. We even need 12 of that. So maybe let's build those right there, 5, 10 and 12. Yeah, look at that. They are finally sleeping in their beds. What a sight. Let me actually pick another research project. We could do food preparation. I mean, this sounds reasonable. Building a kitchen, definitely. We probably need to build the kitchen near water because we need access to water. We have that right here. So if we go ahead and choose production, no, it was right there, utilities. We want a water pump. We should be able to place it right there. What kind of materials do we need? 10 more bioplastics and 10 steel ingots, but we should have those. Man, Phil, with a new ailment. Hand cramp from mining. What a booger. Okay, we're getting close to the completion for the kitchen research, but this thing isn't being built. Steel ingots. Let me actually see how many we have of those. 20 at the moment, but we still need like 8 for the medical bed. Yeah, we need this ore refinery to be completed next. Ah, look at that. Now I understand what the charge pad is for, in order to charge your robots. That makes sense. Yes, finally. Thank you very much. Who are you? You should be rewarded. Phil, I'm gonna reward you with yellow. Also, the water pump is being built, and of course we have finished the kitchen research. Amazing. Everything is coming along now. So we can craft iron ingots or copper ingots with this machine. Interesting. I was hoping for steel. Maybe we actually have to unlock that in the research. Let me choose another project. Metallurgy. Yes, steel plates. That's exactly what we need. That is gonna take a long time, but we're gonna research it anyways. The water pump obviously needs a little bit of power. We can organize that. We have access to power right here. I'm just gonna lead it all the way over. Good. Theoretically, that means we should be able to build a kitchen floor right there. I like the idea of that. Oh, look at that. This chest is actually already completely full. That's interesting. Let's build another storage container, but this time I'm gonna build it right here. And what I want to do is specify a couple of items. There we go. My trusty robot is totally going for it. Let's see. Allowed items. If I click that. Okay, mineral. We want the mineral compound. Let's actually disable everything and just enable the mineral compound. And then refined organic, we want the structured resin, okay? And everything else can be disabled. That means within this chest, I want to disable these items. So mineral compound, you get out of here, and structure resin, you also get out of here. This is hopefully gonna make the refining process even quicker. We also need a lot more bioplastic. I'm gonna build like 30 of it because we need it for the kitchen floor. I just realized that. You know what? I think we could already start with a refrigerator. Does this actually go here? Yeah, I think so. We're gonna place it right there. And we also need access to power. So I guess we're just gonna branch off from here. Looks good. Oh, and check this out. We now can make steel ingots. We need anthracite and hematite. Totally butchered that, probably. I'm gonna build like 10 of those. I think we have some of these materials. We have tons of hematite. Yeah, seems we have more than enough of everything. This is gonna allow us to build the refrigerator and also the medical bed, finally. We actually already have the space to build our cooking station, so I think I'm just gonna build that right here. Seems to be fine. We need access to water for this one. So we should be able to build a water conduit, and we're just gonna drag it right there. Cool. Also, of course, we're gonna need a little bit of power, and I hope I can just do it like that. Oh, another loot crate. Let's open it up. Canister. Electronics. We got colonist log and a robot assembler. Now, I'm not gonna spoil the logs, actually. You can totally check them out for yourself if you want to play the game. Alright guys, I left the game running for a couple of in-game days. You can see we now have the medical station and there's actually already someone being treated. Well, that's good to know that this already functions. Also, the kitchen is finished. As you can see, we have our cooking station and the refrigerator, which is already filled with potatoes. Now, we unfortunately don't have enough power in order to operate the cooking station. So what I did is I added another coal generator. So at the moment this one is being built. I'm also tracking my materials here. It's about time we craft a couple more iron ingots. I'm already doing that, but we also need some more steel. So this list right here is actually pretty handy, I have to say. For instance, we also need more bioplastic, which I'm crafting at the moment. So let's speed things up a little bit. I'm actually excited because we are researching the cloning technology. So I assume this is how you get new people now. You simply clone a bunch. Now this is taking a really long time. Don't you feel better already? Come on. Oh, he was actually really low on health. I didn't even notice. Oh, this guy's even lower. Starving? What? There's plenty of food around. Let me maybe check something. What if we disable a couple of these devices? Can we then enable this guy? Yeah, okay, so this is working. So maybe people can start eating now. That would be great. Okay, now we have this other person being taken care of. They almost died. I didn't notice that actually. And she is going to bed now, but I want you to cook something. Maybe I have to click something here. Ah, okay, yeah, cook potatoes. Mashed potatoes, that's the only recipe I have at the moment. Bunny is going back to research. She should take care of her hunger. I don't understand. You know what? We're gonna up the priority here. So cooking is priority level 1. Can you please stop what you're doing here? Let me disable the scientist just for a little bit. There we go, now we start to cook. Finally people are eating up. Incredible. What do we need here? 10 iron ingots, so we need 3 more. We need to be able to enable this. I guess I'm just gonna wait until we have a bunch of these potatoes cooked up, and then we're gonna disable this again. Finally, the second coal generator is being built. So now we have double the amount of power, which means we can enable this guy again, the cooking station, and thus hopefully we're never gonna run into troubles anymore. Let me actually see, do I need to connect this up? I'm just gonna do it, just to be sure. At the moment, this guy's definitely not running. Yeah, we just loaded up a little bit of coal. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. Right, we are done with the clone chamber research. It's time to build one of those. We need to build it in a med bay floor. Oh man, this guy needs tons of space. I need to rearrange this a little bit, unfortunately. There we go. This should be enough space, theoretically. Let's get this built. Alright, great. This is actually enough space. We're gonna plot it down right here. And of course, we also need to hook it up. This time to water and power, but we can simply do it like so. Doesn't really matter since it's underground anyways. And the power we already have right there. What kinds of materials do we need? Tons. Oh, electronics actually. So we need an electronics printer. I saw this in the research. Tech printing. Let's start researching that. We're almost done with the tech printing technology. This is the last thing I want to do. I want to clone at least one guy or girl to wrap up this video and first look. So let me see, where do we have that? Tech printer right here. And we probably need to set it up in a research area. Yeah, it needs to be placed on the assembly lab floor. So for the time being, we're just gonna place it right here. Let's deconstruct these 2 tiles. And I'm gonna build the assembly lab floor right there. Beautiful, thank you very much. Let's place this right there and also provide it with power. Looks like it might actually already have the power. Let's just build one more right there. We need a little bit more bioplastic for this and copper probably. No, we have enough copper. I actually set everything to be produced indefinitely just because I felt it was the right thing to do. Et voila! Electronics printer is done. It also has power, that is good. What do we need? We need electronics and we actually get 2 of them. Let's just build 10 for the time being. And we also need copper ingots and bioplastic for that. The bioplastic is very important. Okay, I think we now have enough bioplastic. We needed 15. This actually took quite a few in-game days, I have to say. So I recommend having more hemp farms for sure. But there we go. The clone chamber is being built. Et voila! Don't we have enough water? Oh no. Something must be wrong with the water. Oh yeah, this last pipe here is not being built. Okay, that's not good. Maybe we don't have proper access to it. Let's do something like that. The robot built the pipe and we have the water. Not connected, not enough power. Hold the phone. This is an outdated message. Grow clone. Okay, we are actually growing a clone. I don't believe it. I thought somebody would have to give their DNA in some cruel way, but okay. Well, I think I'm just gonna wait until this progress bar is done so I can show you the clone and then we're gonna wrap up the video. Alright guys, it's just 1% to go. It takes quite a while, but I'm excited for this. Oh, hold on. What happened there? She is speeding out right away. Okay, Benita Pap. That's our clone. She's going to seed right after she woke up. What a climax. Anyways guys, I think with that out of the way, we're going to wrap it up for this first look. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, have a great time, and hopefully I'm going to catch you in the next one. Bye bye.